Our state will become a blue state for the first time in 50 years.
Woo!
Do you agree? What do you think of that? Do you think that would happen?
Yeah.
I think Mitt Romney coming out speaking against Donald Trump definitely had a huge sway.
States of America.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Kewish with Keith McCord. Historically, for more than 50 years, Utah has been a red state.
A very red state, but according to a new Deseret News KSL poll this weekend, that could change during the presidential election in November. News specialist Nicole Vowell joins us in the newsroom. Nicole, some weird numbers here.
Yeah, pretty hard to wrap your head around. Solid red state, we all know that in Utah, but 500 registered Utah voters were polled between March 8th and 15th, and this was the outcome if Donald Trump takes the GOP nomination. Many Utahns said they'd vote Democrat instead. Today, I took to the streets to see what people thought about these results.
In the last 48 hours, 4 presidential candidates flocked to Utah. All of them hoping to gobble up delegates ahead of Tuesday's presidential preference caucus.
Who do you think is going to take Utah?
Probably going to be Cruz, I guess.
And while many Utah voters are only thinking as far as Tuesday, the Deseret News and KSL pressed fast forward with this poll. 500 Utahns weighed in. The result.
Oh, I don't know. I just can't believe that that would even happen.
And do you think this is even possible in Utah, this poll?
No.
A little shocking for some.
Hillary and Sanders, I think, are 2 left for Utah, I think.
Others.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You don't think that would happen?
No, I definitely think it will happen. Yeah, I think Donald Trump would push a lot of voters to Hillary.
Not so much. The outcome of the poll showed if the election were today and Donald Trump was the nominee up against the 2 top Democrats, he'd lose, with 37% of those polled in favor of Bernie Sanders over Trump and 31% favoring Hillary Clinton, which would make Utah a blue state for the first time in over 50 years.
It's a little shocking.
No, I'm not surprised.
Oh, whoa, we got some competition here.
The majority of people don't want Trump. It could definitely change Utah, for sure.
Do you think Utah could turn into a blue state this election cycle?
Never see it.
When November rolls around, I guess we'll just have to see. But for now, it's all up in the air.
Yeah, some pretty interesting answers I got today. To see the poll in its entirety and the results, head over to KSL.com. Keith, Ashley, of course, this Tuesday, caucus day in Utah. I think we're all anxious to see how that turns out.
Absolutely.
Back to you.
Thanks, Nicole.